Is anyone else feeling the discomfort of outgrowing your environment before you physically left it? Like there's this strange in-between season where nothing looks different on the outside, but you feel completely different on the inside. The same house, the same conversations, the same responsibilities, but your tolerance is gone. Not because you're bitter, not because you're ungrateful, but because you've expanded. When you start choosing yourself, when you stop over-explaining, caretaking, regulating, fixing, you wake up. And waking up inside a space that was built for a smaller version of you can feel suffocating. You start noticing everything, the imbalance, the emotional labor, the ways you've been overextended, the ways you've been unseen. And there's anger there. For me, it's a lot of anger. Not because we hate our lives, but because you can finally see how much you've been carrying. Outgrowing an environment doesn't always look like dramatic exits. Sometimes it looks like sitting in the same room, but with new awareness, and realizing you don't figure the way you used to. And that in-between stage, it's really uncomfortable sometimes, because you can feel the next chapter, you can taste the peace, you can sense the stability, but the external world hasn't caught up yet. And maybe you're like me and you think, is this really working? Why am I still here? Why have I done so much inner work? But here's what I'm learning. External change often lags behind internal change. Just because your environment hasn't shifted yet doesn't mean that you haven't. Sometimes growth feels like restlessness. Sometimes empowerment feels sharp before it feels peaceful. Because you're no longer numbing yourself with people pleasing. You're awake. Being awake in misalignment is uncomfortable, but it's also temporary. Because once you truly outgrow something, you can't shrink back into it. You start honoring your exhaustion. You take space without guilt. You speak your truth without softening it for other people. And even if you're still in the same physical place, you're not the same person anymore. And that changes everything.